Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Mythgard in Middle-earth. My name is Corey Olson, the Tolkien Professor. Hope you guys are all hearing and seeing me okay here today. I've been... It's funny, when I started doing this stream, setting up the stream seemed complicated enough. I mean, for me, who had never done anything like this before. But now that I'm doing a bunch of other things. So, like, for instance, 2 of my weekly sessions now, both exploring the Lord of the Rings, and on Tuesday nights, and Mythgard Academy on Wednesday nights. I'm simulcasting on Twitch at the same time I'm broadcasting them through webinar software, in some cases, and Twitch Live I experimented with doing at the same time the other day. So, now setting up these streams, I keep messing it up because it's so simple compared to the other systems that I'm using. But anyway... all right. So, good afternoon, everybody. Let's get down to business. I'm here with Gryfflet in Rivendell, and Gryfflet, Gryfflet, I see just what you mean, right? All right, so notice where we are here. Gryfflet's question. So here's, right, the bridge over towards the marketplace in Rivendell, and there's the stables right down there, right? And there's our friend Galdor from the Havens, who just loves that gazebo, which I'm not quite sure why. But whatever, it's fine. I'm not going to judge. But then Gryfflet went up this hill, and he was wondering, what the heck is this building? I mean, what even is this? So it's up the hill from, you go through this gate and go up the hill, and it's right there, right? So look at it. So straight down, straight shot to the marketplace across the river. And what's up this way, even? Dude, I've never even been up here. Let's go up here. What's up here? Or maybe I have been up here. There's a gateway to nowhere. An arched gate leading to a secret grove. Oh, I see. Where does this path go? I don't know. Let's see. Let's keep going up. Blank wall? No, we're still going. Where is this? Is this the path that Frodo wanted to take when he said he wanted to get up into those pine woods up there on the hill? That seems to be where we are, right? We're up in the pine woods, so we're fulfilling Frodo's dream. Where are we? It winds all the way around? This is the secret way out of Rivendell? Is this, the way that, Arwen and her, teenage friends used to go when they were sneaking out at night or something? And they built a vaulted arch for it? Weird. Okay. See, it's not that I find the fact that you can walk through the woods and skirt around this edge of Rivendell itself intrinsically strange, right? What I do find a little bit strange is that there's a paved path with an archway leading up to this strange, highly clandestine path between sheer walls and through the trunks of trees. Huh. Weird. Okay. So the answer, therefore, to that question is there's nothing up here. Isn't this where I found Pippin walking around with the Staff of Illuminus? I have a vague memory that was up in this direction, right? Maybe it wasn't even up here. Anyway, whatever. Point is, what is this building with all these doors? Is it a carriage house or something? So it's huge. I mean, this building is enormous. Got a little gazebo on top, right? Let's see, Gryfflet. Can we get a wider angle on this somehow? Yeah. So okay. So it's like 3 stories. I mean, okay, maybe that's just there to let light in, and it's only 2 stories. But it's clear, or maybe it's all one big, huge cavernous space inside with multiple layers of windows to let in light. But it's got about 150 doors, big double doors, around the bottom. So, carriage house? Would Elrond have a carriage house? I mean, I guess it could be a stable, but it's not. I mean, it's only around the corner from the stables. But if that's the stable, why are the horses all over here? Right, I mean, this is obviously the stable in the sense of where, I mean, this is the part that's labeled Elrond stables, right? And the horses seem to like the out of doors, and I mean, you'd think that, see, I love the special stable over here, right where Rohirrim is. This is Aragorn's horse. One of my favorite little Easter eggs in Rivendell, actually, is Rohirrim's little stable over here. You'd think that Rohirrim would be living in the big indoor stable. Maybe it's just in the winter time. I don't know. I've never noticed that big old building up there before. I mean, I've been up here, and I never looked up and noticed that there's this big old building with a colonnade around the outside. Look at this. Can you get around behind the building? Yeah, you can. And what do you find? More doors. Are there doors on this side too? Oh my gosh, there are! There are doors on this side too. It can't be a carriage house. Look at that. You couldn't park anything in there. Well, that's a silent, sort of smaller door anyway. But still, what are you supposed to do? How could you possibly maneuver? Even an elf couldn't maneuver a carriage in here. Not to mention the fact that these columns are way too close together. And blocking the doors. No, it can't be that. Deluxe winter quarters for the horses. Maybe. I don't even know. But I mean, there was obviously a plan, right? I mean, they went to all the trouble to make this building. They had to have an idea. The elves, I mean, of course. Look at that roof, too. It's really kind of cool. I don't know. It's a mystery. I see you guys had, I see that you guys had, some theories, right? Yeah. Elrond's secret hobnanigans area. Yeah, okay, that's quite possible. Dance hall or disco hall, right? Rosybug, that seems likely. Staff living quarters. Okay. Feed and tax storage? That's possible, I guess. The Rivendell bingo hall. Yeah, possibly. A sauna? I guess it seems a little big for a sauna. I mean, imagine the steam, especially with a multi-floor area like that. It's hard to believe. Yeah. Okay, anyway. Sorry, but that's not what Gryfflet came here to do today. Gryfflet was over here. See, the real truth is, Gryfflet was trying to find something to occupy himself up here because he's waiting to talk to Candaith and learn more of the history of the Dunedain, because that sounds awesome, right? But he didn't want to be a third wheel, frankly. I mean, here's Candaith and, quiet conversation with this attractive feminine townsperson, and I was like, Gryfflet, come on, man. I mean, how annoying would it be? Like, Candaith's gonna strangle you if you just sort of like all week stand here in front of him like, hi, you busy? Right? I'm just waiting. Right? So anyway, he went up around the corner, and that's when he found that building. Okay. All right, Candaith, let's do it. The House of Isildur. Excellent. Yeah, the actions of the Dunedain have had wide-reaching impact on the history of the Third Age. Indeed, they have. We're going to relate some of those stories. Oh, good. Let's do it. I'm going to be a Dunedain. Yeah, I love session play. It's like my favorite thing. Okay, we're going somewhere snowy with a red circle in it. Is this Foracal?
In the year 1975 of the Third Age, a party of Dunedain, led by the brothers Lyganid and Hyador, traveled north into Foracal to reclaim the relics left behind in the flight from the wreck of Fornost.
Aha! Oh, so we're reclaiming... Oh, nice! Yeah, see, now there's a little chapter of history that doesn't often get retold, right? We're told in like one sentence. Arvedui gives the ring, right, the ring of Barahir, which he had to the Lossoth. Kengan says, my kin will barter this for much of whatever you value. And we're told that later on they did barter it, and that's why Aragorn still has the ring. But of course, to actually get to be... See, this is what I love the creativity of the Lotro folks in finding these, these random references, because that one sentence is the basis of this whole session, right? and investing that in story, you know, and sort of digging in and saying, what must that have been like? You know, imagine the Rangers, you know, imagine the Dunedain after the fall of Fornost, right? So the North Kingdom, Arnor is gone, right? The king is missing. We're going up to try to learn what we can to these strange, you know, barbarian peoples that we've never really encountered much before at all, and not knowing what to expect. Hey, it's so cool. I mean, I just love the opportunity to imagine these things a little bit better. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Bunch of rangers and not a campfire in sight. Okay, Hyrdor. We have come far without incident. Wait, what's my name again? Lyganed. All right, Lyganed. But the road north is certain to become more dangerous. Little is known of the snowmen of Forachel, but they are opposed to the Witch King. Sorry, but if they are opposed to the Witch King, we will surely find them to be allies. Okay, that's rational, I suppose. Still, the ship bearing Arvedui should have returned by now, and its absence fills me with worry. We must press onward no matter what we find. The sooner we learn what has befallen King Arvedui, the sooner we may leave this cold land. There are worms on the rise ahead. Use your skills at remaining unseen, and clear a path for us that we may bring the wagon up the road safely. The trade goods we bring may loosen the tongues of the snowmen as to the fate of our king. Right. Okay, they're bringing some trade goods. That's smart. I gotta clear a path and be stealthy. Okay, all right, we can do that. No, Jesse, I'm in session play, right? I don't know what my name is, right? So I gotta make sure, you know, I know what role I'm playing. I gotta get into the role, right? Now, anyway, so what was I just gonna say? I was gonna say something else though. Right, the absence of King Arvedui. Oh, yeah, the thing I was going to mention. Notice how they spell wagon. Love it. Right? That we may bring the wagon, Waggon, up the road safely. Right? Kudos. That, of course, is just how Tolkien spells wagon throughout the books. Not the American spelling, but the older British spelling. Nice touch. Okay, so what do I have here? I gotta. Oh, it's always in session play. I gotta figure out especially since like you seem almost always to play champions or whatever, and I don't have one. I guess this is probably a hunter, but I've never played a hunter either, so I have no idea what these are. Okay, righteousness arrow. Okay, I like that. These arrows will make servants of the eye burn, fearing as they do the goodness of the Dunedain. Okay, fire damage. That sounds sweet. Dunedain strike. A ranger is both master of blade and bow. That's right. This attack will stun the opponent. Okay, all right. Stunning strike, right? Got it. That's a melee one. Dagger throw. Well thrown knife will root an inbound target. Oh, that's handy. Okay, so this is the stealth one, right? Okay. Rangers of the North have always been skilled at becoming unseen when they wish to be. All right, let's move that one down to there, right? Okay, and who's this? Blood of the Dunedain. Strength of morale has long been a noted feature, right? Okay. So this is a healing one. So we'll put that one there. Actually, hang on. How about I put this up where Gryfflet's stealth normally is? That would be more handy. Okay. I'll put him down there. All right. Who's this? Dunedain Mark. The Dunedain excel at stalking their prey, and few indeed can escape their notice. This skill is the prerequisite of Fly True. Okay. What's the prerequisite of it? One wonders. No idea. Okay, hang on. Alright, I want to put my melee skill down on the left-hand side, and then I'll do, this is the one to do when they're charging at me, right, to stop them so I can shoot them again. And this is a shoot them again skill, and this is a... yeah, whatever that is. Okay, right, it makes this one happen. Fly True. This shot can only be used against those that bear the Dunedain mark, right? But once marked, the enemy takes devastating damage. That's what I like to hear. This skill can only be used from stealth. Ooh, right. Nifty. Oh, so I have to be stealth in order to do the mark of the Dunedain then, right? Oh, no, I guess I don't have to do it at all, though it says that I do. Alright. It will never miss against on-level characters. On a critical, The target will take power damage as well. Okay. Well, that seems nice. All right. So we're stealthy. Here we are. Being stealthy. Going up the road to Forkel. Oh, I remember.
Lyganed's ability to remain unseen was unrivaled in the north.
Oh, right. Candaith is narrating. Sweet. Okay. That's right. Yeah. My ability to remain unseen is unrivaled. Oh. Okay. All right. So I got a worm up here. So I'm gonna fly true. Do I Dunedain mark him? There we go. Bam! Oh, take that. And take another one of those. Yeah. Oh, sucker. You didn't even turn around and look at me. Oh, yeah, you had no idea, did you? Hang on. Oh, there's another worm. I'm meant to kill 6 of these puppies, huh? Okay. Let's do it again. Boom. Boom. Ho ho. Okay, it didn't work. I failed to root him. He turned around faster than I was expecting. Okay, all right, I'm going to try to root the next guy, because that seems cool. All right. Oh, I'm not stealthing myself here. It's bad form. All right. Oh, no. I hate the auto target thing. Okay. All right, and go. Haha.
Lyganed worked quickly, and soon half of the worms were defeated. Only 3 remained.
Oh man, this whole rooting them in the spot thing is just not panning out. I love the thing that sets them on fire, though. That's kind of fun. Oh, sorry. Stealthing again? That's right. So that then I can do the devastating fly true skill. Ho ho. Okay. You know, I've yet to root one to the ground with a dagger. Maybe it doesn't work on worms. Okay. One more. Come here. Oh, hang on. Let me stealth myself. There we go. Boom. Haha.
Lyganed cleared the path of the winter worms and returned to Elendur.
Well, I haven't done it yet. Boy, talk about railroad plot, I guess, right? When you're doing a historical narration and, like, the dude is like, and this is what you're doing next. I guess that's what you've got to do. So I shouldn't have, for instance, fallen off that cliff like I was kind of planning to right there. Whee! Alright. Hey, Elendur. So, yeah, worms taken care of. No problem. Okay, now that the worms are cleared from the pass, we can resume our journey. All right, let's do this.
The small party continued north, coming at last to the shores of the Ice Bay.
Okay. So where are we exactly? Oh, right, next to the ship. Can I see it from here? Yes, I can see it from here. Yeah, that looks bad. That is unpromising. Though, you know, if the ship is so far above water, how did they all die? I mean, I can see, like, obviously that ship isn't going anywhere, right? But this kind of looks like the ship of somebody who's been stranded rather than actually killed. Oh, it's snowing. I can't find my cursor. As usual. All right, we have come to the end of our road, Lyganed. Look there! The ship that was to carry King Arvedui back home lies in ruin. Wish now as you have never before. Wait, wish as I have never wished before? Oh, come on, I can't imagine a Dunedain saying that. Wish that he was not set aboard the vessel when it broke apart. Okay, like, how do you wish super hard? Right. Okay. We cannot tarry here, though dread lies heavy upon my heart. Okay, let's not tarry. Let's... Okay, all right, I'm coming. There are people ahead, but no sign of our king.
But even as they raced along the shore, they knew what awaited them.
Oh dear.
Hasika, the chieftain of that people, simply shook his head.
Yeah. The tall king.
It was not a question. The Dunedain had been expected.
You speak of King Arvedui. Know that he is our liege. What has become of him? The tall king sheltered us with us for a time until the great sea monster came. We warned him not to climb atop it. Our shamans smelled danger in the air. Yes, you warned him. He didn't listen. Yeah. It's too bad we're all going to look. Yeah. How could this happen? The power of the Witch King is very strong in winter. His ice broke the sea monster's back. Oh dear. Who will now rule your people? Did the tall king have no sons? Well...
Lyganed explained then to Hasika that Arvedui had a son. The line would continue.
Yeah, the line would continue, but the ruling part... Okay, alright, sorry. I'm glad the tall king had a son to continue his rule. Long may his heirs rule their faraway peoples. He spoke of great treasures and valuable things. He said they were carried upon the sea monster's back, and that they could be used against the Witch King for the betterment of both our people, but now all are lost. Nothing comes back out of the frozen water. No, all of the heirlooms of the Dunedain are lost. Only the treasure he gave to me remains. Oh, wait! There is still a treasure. Oh, goody. Are you gonna share with us? What? Yeah. What's the treasure of which you speak? Before he left us at his great peril, the tall king gave to me a ring. Okay. He said it had no power, but his people would give much to have it back. Right. Oh. We're gonna whisper over here. Okay. Yeah. What is it? Hang on. I can't find my cursor again. It's snowing. Shoot. Oh, hang on. There we go. There it is. Alright. It must be the Ring of Barahir. Well, yeah. I would think so. It possesses no power save its value as an heirloom of Isildur, but its value and ancientry cannot be doubted. Did King Arvedui have some sense of the fate that awaited him? Surely not, but it is curious that the ring has escaped where he was unable. We have brought great store of provision with us. We will barter for the return of the ring, and it will go south with us. Though its master cannot. We must be content with that. Agreed. Okay.
It was in this way that the Ring of Barahir was saved.
Right.
For more than 900 years, the descendants of Arvedui ruled as chieftains of the Dunedain.
Right. Line check, kingdom, not so much. Okay. Where are we now? Who am I now? Hi, Glungon. Who are you? And who am I? And where are we? I mean, Etten Moors, I gather. Which is kind of interesting, because I've never been there before. I mean, yeah. I've never been to Etten Moors. Okay, we're almost there. Korogur, I am. Korogur. We're almost there, for good or ill. Almost where? I'm so confused. Can I get a little exposition here? I fear that we will not find Eregion, our chieftain, still alive, oh dear. But we cannot call off the pursuit until we know for certain. The hill trolls of the Etten Moors make their homes here on the troll height, and the tracks lead into the cleft just ahead. I will climb the rise and scout the area from above. There are goblins in these parts as well. I leave their fates up to you. But know that the trolls must be our main concern. Good fortune, Korogur. We may not be too late for our chiefs. We're trying to save Eregion. Okay.
In the year 2930 of the Third Age,
right.
Eregion, the chieftain of the Dunedain, was taken captive by hill trolls.
Right. Yeah, that's that would be Aragorn's granddaddy.
Korogur and Glengon,
right.
Two of his closest allies, journeyed far into the Etten Moors to rescue him.
By yourselves, huh? Oh yeah, those are our horses. Right. You'll climb the slope. You'll support me from above. I take the low road where all the bad guys are. Okay. That sounds fair. What do I have? Same things. Oh, look, same Look at that. So apparently Lyganed handed down his skill placement to... Oh, what was my name again? Koragur. Right. So you're going to leave... You're going to... Hang on. Hey. Hey! It's not stealthy. Oh, there I am. Okay, it was highly delayed stealth. God, that was weird. Alright. Troll height guard, huh? Hey, okay, so... Alright. Can I take you out and can I one-shot you? Here I come. Boom! Not quite, huh? But I can get you before you can get to me. Alright, it's kind of fun. I'm pretending to be a hunter. Is this what life as a hunter is like? Oh, snap! that other guard is like, weren't there 2 other guys around here just a second ago? I feel like Beleg. Shooting them one by one and silently.
Koragur carefully dealt with the goblins he encountered.
Hey, how'd you know I would deal with them carefully? I mean, I am dealing with them carefully, but... Can I shoot you point blank? Guess I can. Okay. Oh, here's another one. Shh. Okay. I'll remember to hit this one first. Oh, I should also remember to stealth myself, which I thought I had. Okay. Hey! Oh,
the goblins would long whisper of the shadow that cut down their fellows that day.
Yeah, the shadow that cut them down. But the question, see, this raises an interesting question, which is kind of like the issue with the names of the swords in The Hobbit. If I kill them all, how can rumors of what I did escape? Right? I mean, that's kind of tricky. Okay. I see the trolls. Here we go. One more. One more goblin. Come on, one-shot him. Oh, come on, man.
The goblins fell before him, and
Right.
Koragur came to the den of the hill trolls.
That's right. Here I am. I gotta stealth myself, and then I will come to the den of the hill trolls. I wonder if my friend is gonna... Okay, a marauder. Uh-oh. That dude has a name. Let's see. Tarbomb. The marauder and the other marauder. Oh no, is that the broken body of Arador? You fiend! Alright, I'm taking you out, man. Mark of the Dunedain. Ho ho. Yeah. Okay, so this is invigorating. Little help down here. Are you still scouting up there? It's all right. I got this. Yeah. That was. Oh, look! I think I briefly rooted him to the ground there. Okay. Woohoo! In this case, I want you to throw me out into the middle of nowhere. Alright, Tarbomb, now it's just you and me. Hey, I've got a healing skill there. Yeah, how about that? Should I back up or something when he does that? Can I stun him again? How did I stun him the first time? I'm not even really sure. But I set him on fire, so that's got to be handy. Aha! Now I'm going to back up, and I'm going to shoot you. Aha! Take that.
The hill trolls were defeated, but it was too late. The chieftain of the Dunedain was dead.
Yeah, thanks for your help there, Glongon. Glad you were, you know, scouting up there to get a really good view of the action. Oh no, Arador! Arador. Oh man. That's awful. We are too late. Arador has been slain. Curse the vile trolls. Glongon wipes away a tear and composes himself as best he may. Oh yeah, no, he probably wipes the sweat from his brow from all the work he just did, trying to... Whatever. His son, Arathorn, is a chieftain of the Dunedain now. Is chieftain, not just a chieftain. He is the chieftain of the Dunedain now, though he want it not, and him newly married as well. There is nothing for it, Koragur. We must return with the sad news. I pity Arathorn for the responsibility that now falls to him, but we must console ourselves with the knowledge that the line of Isildur will continue. What a sorrow if it were to end in this world. May Arathorn reach a different fate than his father. Well, different, yes. Let none come to this troll height without remembering the fate of the chieftain of the Dunedain. From this point forward, this height will be known as Arador's End, and will be a warning to all. A warning of what, exactly? Like, don't kill rangers, or else one ranger will come and avenge you while the other one watches?
The hoped that Arador's son, Arathorn, would rule long as their chief.
Yeah.
But it was not to be.
No, it really wasn't.
1 year after the birth of his son Aragorn, Arathorn was slain by orcs, and his wife fled to Rivendell.
Shot in the eye. Gruesome. Hey! Who am I now? So we're in Namduhirion, huh? Oh, right. Oh, there's Durin Stone. Hey, Aragorn. Hang on a second. I want to see Durin Stone with no orc camp around it. This is much nicer. Yeah. It's still called Uruk-Gashan, even though Uruk-Gashan isn't here. Yeah. Oh, this is much more peaceful. No barricades. No orcs. Just strange obelisks with faces on them. Sorry, Aragorn, I didn't mean to leave you hanging there. Where'd you go? There you are, behind the tree there. Sorry, okay. And who am I again now, Aragorn? What's up? Wow, looking festive. This is a very boldly multicolor outfit you're wearing there, Aragorn. What's on your belt buckle? What is that? Helmet? I was trying to figure out the design. Armadillo? I don't know, man. Okay, we have been friends for many years. Tugon. Okay. And we have explored the wild lands of Eregion together. That's right, I remember it implicitly. Your friendship means a great deal to me. Thank you for saying so. I have said nothing for which you should be angry with me. No, I didn't wander off because I was angry. I just wanted to see the Durin Stone without an orc. Never mind. I have told you before that I plan to adventure in the Southlands, and then to return when I have done deeds worthy of my father and grandfather. I can't... Oh, yeah, I can't come with you to ride with the Rohirrim and then to... Right. To be Thorongil and... Okay. If I'm to lead the Dunedain, needs must I perform feats worthy of that obligation. It is something I must do alone. Alright.
In the year 2956 of the Third Age, Aragorn was about to make an important acquaintance.
Hey, dude, there's a suspicious old man. There, over there. Yeah. Who is this? Yeah, you're a long way from home, old man. What brings you on this road?
The old man smiled with amusement.
And he has awesome eyebrows. What you say is true. It might also be said of you, Aragorn, son of Arathorn. How do you know my name? No, hold, Tugon. Wait, I was holding. I do not believe this man is our enemy. I know a great deal about you. I know that you were fostered by Elrond of Rivendell after the death of your father. Right? Yeah, he would know that. I know that he has told you something of your noble lineage. Right. Do you know about the girl? I know, too, he has given you heirlooms of your house, the shards of Narsil and the ring of Barahir. Right, not the scepter of Illuminus. But how do you know these things, old man? I know because it's my business to know. I am Gandalf, and Gandalf means me.
Yes, it was Gandalf. And if Aragorn in his youth spoke roughly, the wizard surely forgave him.
That wasn't all that rough. I mean, I've heard a lot rougher. Hey there. Hi, old man. I'm holding, because apparently I'm a hothead who flies off the handle at a moment's notice. Aragorn was all like, don't be angry, and then he was all like, don't pounce on the old man and beat him to death, so I guess that's me. There are great things in store for Aragorn, your chieftain, Tugon, but he must arrive at them in his own time. It is the solemn duty of all the Dunedain to protect him, for he is descended from Isildur in line unbroken, and one day he must rule in Gondor. Absolutely, that's right. Gandalf smiles with amusement, peering at you from underneath his eyebrows. See, we do get a reference to his eyebrows in there. That's good. But these are mighty words, and the time is still far off. We all have work to do before that day comes, not just Aragorn, and not just in our small way, the wizards, but you as well, Tugon. You will not travel with Aragorn on his journey into the kingdoms of the south, for he has made up his mind. But you still have your role to play. Oh, good. In friendship, you will carry it out and have victory, I am certain, for that is a weapon no servant of the enemy fully understands. Wait, what? Victory? Oh, friendship! He doesn't understand. Sorry. All right, Gandalf, I struggled with your syntax there for a second, but that was totally my fault. Okay. All right. Okay, what am I meant to do? I've got a task or something. At least that's what the old man with the eyebrows says. Elrond has spoken to me of Gandalf the Grey, and I am ashamed I did not recognize him at the first, Tugon. Still, he has warmth, though perhaps he tries to hide it. There were many things I wanted to ask him. The warmth. Get that? I think that... You think it's a joke? Right? Something kind of warm about him that he tries to hide, right? I like it. It's at least a play, right? There were many things I wanted to ask him, should we ever meet, but now I cannot think of any. What a chance meeting. Let us continue on to Lothlorien, and perhaps then I will remember the questions I wished to ask. And we all know what's going to happen when he gets to Lothlorien, right? Alright, off we go. Let's go to Lothlorien, where you may or may not meet up with Arwen again. Okay. Oh, hey, Phil, no, there aren't more than 5 Astari. The thing is that I mean, there were more than, like, 5 names to go around, but there were only the 5 that were sent over originally. He did stick to that. And, you know, one of the primary reasons that Tolkien stuck to that is that it was in the book, right? I mean, he was writing this stuff after the Fellowship of the Ring had been published, you know, yeah, after well, all the Lord of the Rings had been published. And he almost always worked like that. You know, when something was published, he didn't want to go back and alter it. You know, he did that very rarely. And when he did, like with Chapter 5 of The Hobbit, of course, he usually kind of made a big deal of it, as he does with Chapter 5 of The Hobbit. Anyway, so he would be very unlikely to just wantonly add more wizards, because Saruman plainly said the rods of the 5 wizards in Isengard. So he kind of, Tolkien himself sort of takes that as canon and works with it. That was pretty much his MO, Hey, Candide.
All of the Dunedain have played their parts.
Yeah.
So it will be with us.
Question. What did Tugon have to do? We never found out. That was kind of disappointing. Okay, and so it was that Aragorn, heir of Isildur through unbroken line down the long years, began his friendship with Gandalf the Grey Pilgrim. He will be known by the sword that he bears, Andúril, Flame of the West. I helped build that. And by the Ring of Barahir, once lost but since regained. It is the task of the Dunedain, and indeed of all friends of Aragorn, to ensure he safely comes into his birthright. We will not question if this is the time for his ascension to the kingship. It must be so. Ride with us, Gryfflet, for we ride into history. Lygonid and Hyardor, Corugor and Glangon are all are remembered for the parts they played in the great drama of the age. So it will be with us. All right.
Speak with Halbarod to see if he has any advice before we depart.
Okay. Advice. That might be handy. But advice is a dangerous gift, even from the wise to the wise. Some of the Dunedain have begun to ride. Oh, so we're just kind of we're not gonna go together, like in a triumphant pack? Okay. I guess that's not how you guys roll. All right. We're riding south. And there's the mysterious building, and... Hey, look, it's Kiriana. Good to see you again. Hey, Halbered. Every ranger has his little escort there. All making friends, being friendly in Rivendell.
We will all gather again for a rest at Gwingris in Eregion.
Okay. Our preparations are complete, and some of the Dunedain have already mounted their horses and begun to ride. You do the same or engage one of the horses at these stables, and we will be off. Down to Gwingris. Right on. Lothrendir and I have chosen a course that will take us south in several legs, the first of which leads south through the Trollshaws into Eregion. All right. Let's go! It's time for the Grey Company to set off. Hooray! Will you take me to Gwingris? Is that a thing you're willing to do?
What do you need?
Well, a ride. Hey, I can even get swift travel. Sweet. Let's do it. Okay, back to Eregion. Been a while since Gryfflet was in Eregion. Okay. Hey there, everybody. Good to see you guys over here in Gwingris again. So, what was this? There's no evidence that there used to be a structure here, right? It's just a dais, right? We got a flat platform, like a big old stage, with stairs going up on either side, and a little pond, little bird bath, big bird bath, in the middle. What was the... I mean, somebody constructed this thing one day, right? What was the plan? What was the purpose? I don't see any evidence. This corner's broken off, but this is not very seriously broken off. There clearly are no pillars or stumps of pillars, so there was never any kind of, domey thing on top of this. This is just a flat dais with a big old bird bath in the middle. It just seems a strange kind of combination. Like, I can see having a big old a fountain or something, but there's no fountain. It's just a bath. No idea. I don't really need this milestone, but while I'm thinking of it, let me get rid of my Thungle Head, because this is certainly likely to be more useful than that. Okay. What am I doing? I'm talking to Cyrodion. Oh, good old Cyrodion. Okay. He's over here. Maybe Cyrodion can explain what that platform was supposed to be once upon a time. Look at... Okay. All right. That's good.
The first leg of our journey is complete.
Right.
But not without incident.
Uh-huh. Your horse Eregion has drawn up lame, oh dear. There is something wrong with one of his shoes, and he cannot go unless something is done. Halbarad says I should just engage another horse, but as I have been speaking to the elves here, they have given me another idea. Apparently, a skilled farrier has recently passed through Gwingris. This farrier, London by name, could certainly repair Erebrondir's shoes. I understand that London left Gwingris heading east. If you find him and convince him to return, we will now have been delayed but little. Okay. Alright, I have to find a farrier errant, which you have to admit is not the most typical of job descriptions. Okay. Let's go find London, who is a farrier wandering about the country seeking for horseshoes to mend. Okay, so wait a second. Okay. Oh, so JJ was asking. Okay, right. So JJ48 was asking, why are they called the Grey Company? Because they dress in gray? I'm not really sure. I don't have it. I don't know of any other more like big reason why they're called the Grey Company. It's not like Gandalf the Grey, you know, it's not like it's a title exactly or something. So yeah, I think it's just a cosmetic thing, essentially. All right. Okay. All right. We are making some progress. Oh, the sad stumps of trees, where the damage has been wrought upon the forest by those Dunlendings over there. Okay, Hologro says, the wiki confirms it's because they dress in gray. Yeah, that was like pretty common for the Dunedain. So, I mean, it's a slightly disappointing, you know, rationale for the name when you come across it, but I was pretty sure that was the case. But you have to admit that even though, yeah, I mean, it still kind of sounds kind of cool, right? Oh, here we are. Where are you? Hiding? Oh boy, you are well concealed. Right, I bet you got a line a mile long, people queuing up behind this boulder to get their horseshoes fixed.
Careful, stranger. There's a group of Uruks in these parts.
Oh, okay. So you're in imminent threat of peril. They were passing north, and though I could understand little of their cruel speech, it seems to me they were seeking treasure. There are ruins throughout these lands. Oh man, do I ever know. These Uruks would like nothing better than a chance at plunder. London listens to your account of Cyrodian's plight and agrees to tend the needs of his horse Erebrondir. Where there is a horseshoe to be mended, London, the farrier errant, shall sally forth. His face then freezes in a mask of fear. The Uruks! Oh dear. Where? There they are. Come on. Oh, boy, he's a game farrier, right? That's right. He's gonna get right into it. Okay. That's it? Sharkunach. Okay, right. That's the full black speech version of the old man, right? Okay. That's it? We just had to fight 2 Uruks and then we're good? Okay. But I guess, see, he went straight off. Like, there was a horseshoe that needed mending. Off he goes. And then he's going to be all like, my only reward is that justice has been done and horseshoes have been mended. It's kind of funny, though, right, thinking of the Grey Company again, because based upon looking at Aragorn's costume, you would never have guessed, right? Aragorn's costume when he was wandering off through Lothlorien planning to hit the road, you would never have guessed that they normally dressed in grey on account of... That was definitely not grey. Okay, let's see. Let me look at another other question. Okay, sorry, this is an old one that I didn't get to from several weeks ago. Leiriana was asking, how high should Amansul be in the books, and what does the surrounding terrain look like? Okay. Well, it's, the terrain seems to me, I think that the, sort of the Lotro terrain seems to me pretty accurate. It's, the lone lands are relatively sort of, most of them are relatively flat, but the Weather Hills stand up pretty high, and Weathertop was the highest of the Weather Hills. And then Amansul is called a tower that's put on top of it. I say called a tower because that's actually kind of an interesting word in Tolkien's world. Sometimes the word tower just seems to mean castle, essentially, right? Like Minas Tirith is called a tower, and it's not, right? It's a stronghold, it's a fortress. So the word tower can be a little bit generic, right? Just meaning some strong place, essentially. Probably it was an actual tower, what we would think of as a tower, put on Amansul. I mean, we know it was a watchtower, that was one of its functions. So it probably was fairly tall. And this is why I really like the way that Lotro depicts the... Oh, wait. Hey. Here I went back to Cyrodiil. Did I miss him? Where did he go? I just blew right past him? I thought you'd be up there. But I have to introduce you to Cyrodiil? Is that the problem? Oh, right. You're outside the gate. I did blow right past you. Where are you? No, I didn't. You took a wrong turn in time. What are you, up here? Oh, there you are. No. No, this is not right at all, London.
I have fit a new shoe to Cyrodiil's horse.
Oh, you're done already.
He will have no problems now.
Look at that. And are you going to go riding off into the sunset? I wonder if the same can be said for the few who live in these lands. These Uruks spoke as if more would be coming, and we have no reason to doubt them. There has been much more activity among those creatures, many of them, on the roads in recent weeks. I do not like it. Well, give Cyrodiil my thanks for sending you my way, friend. I would have been in a great deal of trouble if I had not come along. Oh, you actually took down one of them almost entirely by yourself. The price of a new horseshoe is a small price to pay indeed. Hey, Cyrodiil, maybe we can help them by slaughtering a bunch of Uruks. I mean, it sounds like he didn't even take payment. He really was saying, like, my only reward is that horseshoes have been mended. Okay. All right, Cyrodiil.
Erebrandir is ready to go once
Excellent.
more.
Yeah. His new shoe fits perfectly, a testament to the skill of London. I am worried about these Uruks, though. That's right. It is true that many of the creatures have come north through Enedwaith into Eregion. Our ride south may quickly become more difficult than it has been, right? Are they solely here for plunder, or is there another purpose that drives them? Yeah, I think they were sent here. London gave me the shoe he took from Erebrandir. It is yours. Oh, goody. Some people believe a shoe such as this brings good fortune. I don't think this is the case, but I leave you to make up your own mind. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think I'll stick with what I got. Thank you. Legacy of Agility, though, sounds handy.
The rest of the Dunedain have gone on ahead. They wait now for us.
All right. we'll meet up with the company at Eregion. Okay. Will do, Saradon. Forces at work in Eregion. All right. Let us make our way south then. Wait, hang on. I just blew out the door. I gotta go. Just go to the stable master here. Let's do this in a decent, orderly fashion. Hey there.
Greetings to you.
Ah, by the Rochiel. Okay. Let's see, where are we going? Eregion, right? That's right. Okay, slow way, but that's all right. Okay. Everyone's yelling at me for not taking the horseshoe. Oops. What's up with the horseshoe? There's obviously inside information that I'm lacking here. Oh well. I don't know. I guess that was hinted at, right? But whatever. Oh well. Oh, it activates special Easter eggs in various places. Okay. Oh, well, that's too bad. Well, I wish I'd known that before. I don't have any idea. Do you have to equip it to go around with that? That didn't seem like a very useful thing to have in my inventory all the time. But oh well. Sorry, I didn't know. Okay. Oh, right. So I was talking about Amansul. So I said that's what I really like about Amansul as it's depicted in Lotro, is that I love the way that you see the buttresses coming up from various levels. You can see it was a really tall tower that would have been sort of fairly precarious, so they have it buttressed. You know, to like sort of balance a really tall tower on top of a really high hill is actually sort of non-trivial, right? So anyway, I really like how they've conceived it there. So it was clearly, it would have given a very wide view of all the land round about that, but it was not just a watchtower. It would, and again, this is also clearly visible in the ruins of Amansul and Weathertop and Lotro. It would also have been a stronghold, right? Towers, when the word tower almost always means a fortress of some kind or other. Rarely is it just like a random tower, you know, standing up, and it's always a fortification. So, I think it could, because clearly it was one of the most strategic places from a military standpoint that they were fighting over all the time, and because of course the Palantir was there. When I say they, of course, I mean Arthedain and Prudhour, primarily, and Cardalon even. Hey, you guys seen any rangers around? Oh no, you haven't. Right, they're hanging out over here. Okay. Oh, right. There's a ranger who's outstanding in the field. Okay. Hey there, Roddenir.
We have received a call for aid, and Halbarod thinks we should help.
We've received a call for aid. Okay. It may be for longer than originally intended. We have received a call for aid from a dwarf coming north from the White Mountains, and Halbarad has determined it to be serious enough to justify a stop. The dwarf's name is Fuzi Gemcutter, and he will speak to you about his problem. He will speak to anyone, it seems. Okay. I talked to Fuzi, huh? All right, Fuzi. What's your issue? Oh, there you are. Hey, you look a little bummed there, Fuzzy.
Who are you? You are no ranger.
I'm a friend of the rangers. Yeah. It is an outrage when dwarves cannot take the road north from the White Mountains without fear of harassment. There we were, my father and I, when out from behind one of the large stones you see scattered everywhere in these lands jumps the largest Uruk you've ever seen. He beat his chest with a gloved hand, shouted the name of his clan, I'll never forget it, then knocked out my father Funi and dragged him off. You ask him in what direction. The Sharkunach Uruk took his father, and his brow furrows with puzzlement. Sharkunach? No. The name he shouted was Ninkoth. In all the confusion, I can't remember what direction he went, but if you can find the site of the attack, which was to the east of here, you may see tracks or something. Right, tracks which you didn't see. That's okay. Hey, Gryfflet, come on now. Get out of your fancy dress. That's right. You're going after an Uruk camp now. Time to ninjafy. Alright, so we got to go to the scene of the crime. Alright. Wait. So, okay, we are still vaguely following the road. The road is rather vague in this area in any case. Alright. Let's see. So Halbered thought this guy, we should come to this guy's rescue. Well, I agree. Poor guy. Father been hauled off by Uruks. We need to come get to the bottom of this. I see that. JG848 says, how does he know Gryfflet isn't a ranger? Is it the lack of wooden shoes? Dead giveaway, JJ. Dead giveaway. A reference, of course, to Trotter the Ranger, the Hobbit Ranger, in the early drafts of the Fellowship of the Ring. Before Aragorn, son of Arathorn, was invented, the role that he would later play in Bree was played by Trotter, the Hobbit, with wooden shoes. And then Tolkien decided, like, oh no, he should be a Dunedain and a long-lost king or something. Alright. Back. A confusion of tracks surrounds the fallen pack and leads off to the east. Is that the... Oh. Hi! Good to see you guys. You will never find that dwarf? Uh-oh. We seem to be lagging here, Ninkoth Scout. The dwarf works for us now? Oh dear. Okay, well there was a confusion of tracks. Do you think that confusion is the collective noun for tracks? Right? You got one track, you've got multiple tracks, then you have a confusion of tracks. Okay. Phil, there was the one brief reference of the possibility that the wooden shoes were actually prosthetic feet. Yeah. The reason... Trotter has his wooden shoes long before any explanation of the wooden shoes is given. In one of the latest manuscripts at the end of the Return of the Shadow that we were looking at, Tolkien does speculate that perhaps Trotter... like basically the big question of like why the wooden shoes, right? What's up with that? And the primary answer was because he was captured and tortured in Mordor until Gandalf rescued him, and they damaged his feet. His feet are damaged, and that's why he wears the wooden shoes. And there was even that one brief possible that like his feet had to be amputated and they're wooden prosthetics, but I don't think that stuck.
You pursue the Uruks. Your trail ends here, I am afraid. Who
are you? A frightened adventurer? The ruins of Minas Elendur that you see atop the cliffs here are crawling with creatures, and with worse besides. Wait, creatures and worse than creatures? What are worse than creatures? Still, you intend to scour the ruins. There is a dwarf to be rescued. You are brave. If I cannot dissuade you, at least I will tell you what I have learned of the place. I will not myself journey there again, not for any sum. There are strange doings going on inside Minas Elendur and its cursed cellars, and I have seen enough to last me. Okay. Why can't I get these? Oh, it's a class thing. Fine. Uruk Slayer, huh? Alright.
Oh, this was the site of a terrible battle.
Right.
Long ago.
Long ago. The elves at Gwingris would not tell much of these ruins, but they told me enough to whet my curiosity. Okay. So it was a battle. None of the people who lived here were spared the sword, but the gold of the enemy was not treasure, for the coffers were left untouched. Untouched! Wow. There is something strange about the rooms and corridors of Minas Elendur and the cellars of Delotham, which run beneath it. You see things, sometimes disturbing things. It is as if the horrors that fell upon that place scarred it in some way that the stones have not forgotten. Of course they haven't. The stones of Eregion are very non-forgetful. It would be a brave hobbit indeed to explore the place from top to bottom. Some rooms in Minas Elendur can only be reached by stairs within Delotham. The opposite seems also to be so. I do not know why the Ninkoth Uruks have come to this place, but I feel it must be as bewildering to them as to me. Wherever they are keeping this dwarf for whom you are looking, it will not be easy to find. Okay. This is all very strange. Mr. Frightened Adventurer. Let's see. Okay. Oh, bloodstains, huh? Shimmering bloodstains. Hang on. But what's on the walls, though? What, is there a design in those triangular... Can't really see it very clearly. Huh. Okay, it's a leaf pattern. It's interesting, right? You see how like these parts down here look like windows? So it's like we have fake windows carved in the stone, or like a design that includes windows or something, because they look just like the windows, like in Rivendell. But okay, all right. I'll look at the blood stain too. The floor is stained with blood. Will this lead to Funi Gemcutter, or to the orcs that he has slain in his bloody progress through the ruins? Oh, here's another one. Oh, it keeps telling me the same thing. All right, fine. I'll just... Oh, hi. Okay, oh, bloodstain. More bloodstain. Hi, berserkers. I'm just going to pass by you if that's okay. That's good. Bloodstains. So, on one of my other alts, I did complete this one and get the thorough title. Oh wait, sorry, missed the stairs. Okay, here we go. Ooh, it looks like a big ol' statue of Gilgalad. I'd recognize the top of Eyegloss there anywhere. Okay. We're sneaking. The statue in the courtyard of Minas Elendur. That's right. It's Funi Gemcutter. Good to see you. Yep, there he is. Countless stars of heaven's shield mirrored in a silver shield. Yeah, Looking good there with Eyegloss the spear. But more importantly, there's a dwarf here. Hi, Funi.
By Durin, a friendly face.
Yes. I'd all but given up hope of rescue, and here you appear as if from nowhere. Okay, where are we hurrying?
These Uruks are as miserable a creature as any I have seen.
Are you feeling pity for them? These Uruks call themselves Ninkoth, but I care not. They're as miserable creature. So you're not compassionating their misery, then? It seems they have come north on the heels of another breed, but these have designs of settling down in these lands. What an idea! Better up here than down near Zigul Jabal, my home in the White Mountains, but still too close for comfort. We have had troubles there enough. The Ninkoth Uruks kept me alive for a purpose. They've been bringing golden trinkets to me from throughout the cellars of this place, with the idea that I could somehow fashion them into items of worth, which of course I can, but would never do for these creatures. I cannot bear the thought of these treasures being left here for the Ninkoth. Explore the ruins. Oh dear. Gather up the treasure and bring it back to me. I would not mind a bit of it. I would not mind a bit, sorry, if you took some time to slay some Uruks either. Oh, you may want to... you may want to make a map. Okay, for a second I thought that said you may want to take a nap, which is perhaps me projecting. Okay. Defeat Ninkoth Berserkers, defeat Ninkoth Despoilers, collect treasure coffers. Alright, fine. Good, good. Okay, in the Bewildering Ruins. Well, there's a despoiler. Let's start with him. Okay. Well, let's start down here. Because why not? Hey, let's go downstairs. Because why not? Is that a bench? Is that a random... It is. Is that a wooden bench? Yes. Huh. There are random wooden benches in this hall. What was this place intended for? Ooh, nice floor, though. Are those meant to be bunches of grapes? See, now that I've seen this design much bigger, it's very similar to the design. In fact, it's identical, right? Half of this, like the top half of it, that was that triangular design in the walls. I can see why I thought this looked like windows when it was small and far away, but no, it doesn't. What is it meant to represent, though? Is it representational? Is that an eye? No. Are these grapes? I mean, those are clearly leaves. Yeah. Right, hang on. Got another despoiler up here. Take a seat. Okay. Oh, I found the collapsed corner. Hooray! Found a treasure coffer, huh? Oh, a fearsome one? I don't need a fearsome one. Oh man, my coup de grace hasn't even cooled down yet. You're relatively fearsome, you know? Managed to do a significant amount of damage to poor Gryfflet. But you're not going to beat him. Even without his coup de grace, he got to you first, man. Good effort, though. Good effort. Okay. Collected a treasure coffer. Okay, we've got a berserker. Boy, this is going to take a while or anything. Okay. I forgot to get the milestone in Eregion. Really should have done that. Oh. Moria escapees. That's no good. See, I'm just looking. Bugs. I'm just looking for treasure catches and any hint as to what was represented on the floors. See this gold pattern work. Would they put gold inlay on top of stone? With marble around the top? That's interesting, right? Huh. They really were into it. I mean, this was a really nice basement back in the day. Okay, I see there's a despoiler up there. Let me just check up here. Is there a coffer? Oh, it's a door. This is a dead end anyhow. Another bench, though. I see why now. I can see why they put the benches. I mean, there's so much walking to do down here, right? They wanted to stop for a little breather. Hang on, Mr. Despoiler. I'm going to sneak up behind you. There we go. That's a little better. Oh, man. I didn't even get to the coup de grace with you. A skittering stone lizard. Hang on. What's down here? Anything? Another bench. Two bench. It's a two-bench corner, huh? And a door. No, I want to finish down here. Another despoiler. Sneak up behind. Alright. And then... Do you think these lamps are meant to be Feanorian lamps? Let me ask that question another way. Is the light actually purple? Or is it just a white or yellow light inside of a thing which looks... Oh, pickpockets, you're so right, Nitesh. It's almost as if I'm not, you know, a guardian. Shh. Okay. What's he got? Oh, man, I failed to burgle anything. That's lame. So the band across the middle doesn't look purple. No, but so Feanorian lamps are a really important thing. And I ask because this is Eregion, right? So, okay, so Feanor obviously, right, made the Silmarils, which was a big deal. But he that guy was briefly suspicious. Let's see, what can I steal from this dude? Oh, a healing potion, huh? You know, it makes me uncomfortable to drink potions that I lift off the persons of orcs. Just saying. Anyway, okay, so Feanorian lamps. Feanor made the Silmarils, of course. Okay, don't want to go up yet. I want to finish exploring down here. He made the Silmarils, and so that whole, you know, ability to capture light and put it inside crystal was, you know, sort of a knack that Feanor and the it's the illuminated bend, but more importantly, another treasure catch. Yeah, so capturing light in crystals permanently was when. Why can't I? There we go. All right. It was a Feanorian thing, and so obviously nothing like as important as the Silmarils themselves. But he perfected this technique of making what were called Feanorian lamps. Now the traditional color of Feanorian lamps was blue, not purple. But they were a big deal throughout the Silmarillion tradition. Oops, forgot to burgle him. And these lamps, I can't help but notice that we're here in a ruin, right? A Noldorin ruin, and of course, Eregion is not only where there was not only Noldor, but one of the Feanorians, right? Celebrimbor, grandson of Feanor. And here we are in like the ruins of the Númenorian greatsword of endurance I burgled? I just stole a greatsword from this guy? That is boss. I mean, it's not quite as good as when I stole that guy's pants. But still. I mean, you know, if you've got a two-handed sword that gets pinched off your person without your noticing, that is pretty burglarious, I gotta say. I am pleased, Gryfflet. Anyway, yeah, so I could... At the 4-corridor junction, huh? What do I still need? 6 berserkers. All kinds of defilers. I'm done. I've fulfilled my defiler quota. So that's good. Oh, okay. Just a door. No, hang on. Does this door just go upstairs? Yeah. Let's not go upstairs yet. Let's just stick down here for now. Okay. So anyway, let me try to finish my thought here. If we're here in... oh, look at me not stealthed. Here I thought I was stealth. I totally forgot to stealth myself and just... That was awful careless of me. I was going to let you live, too. I feel bad about that now. Uh-oh, rumming stock. Oh, dear. Okay. I found the rubble-filled room. For a rubble-filled room, this is relatively rubble-free. Why will it not let me? Come on. Get this stupid coffer, man. What's up with that? Okay. 3. That's good. Hey, it's a berserker. And I still haven't finished my sentence about the Fëanorian lamps. Anyway, but you probably see where I'm going with that, right? I mean, why would those lamps still be lit? Why would there be bright purple lamps that are still lit if they're not Fëanorian lamps? It just kind of doesn't make that much sense. So maybe they are Fëanorian lamps, which would be awesome. Okay. All right. Any more berserkers? I need a bunch of berserkers. One more treasure catch. Oh, hang on. I turn the corner. You never know. Another lizard. Where are we going? Okay. Making good progress here. Oh, ha-ha. Ha-ha. The illuminated room. Okay. I just need berserkers. It's okay, wizards. Chill out. Oh. Did I just do another delayed stealth action? I think I did. Okay. We are just about done here. It's about time for me to sign off. Let me find another door. Where was that last door? That way. Okay. Go around the corner here. Up this way here. Around the corner here. Up around this corner. Back over here. See where we end up. Oh, hey, not bad. How about we go into stealth? Let's do that. Okay. Oh wait, now I've just got to kill some more berserkers before I go back and talk to the dwarf. But I got some handy. Let's see. I steal a two-handed sword from you. Ah, more healing potions. That's always good. Gryfflet, come on now. Gryfflet said hiya about 4 seconds after the other guy was already dead. Alright, let's let the despoiler live. We'll go down here to this berserker. I guess I did try to pick your pocket while you were facing me, right? Which was kind of gutsy. Okay. Nothing quite so good as just going around. Oh, wait, hang on. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, man. Didn't burgle anything. Two more. Oh, man. Came up empty again. Alright, last berserker, then we'll go back to the dwarf, and then we'll be done for the day. Oh man, oh for my last 3. Nothing like finishing the day on a burglarious cold streak. Okay. Strong work, Gryfflet. Let's go back and talk to Funi. Hi there, Kiriana. What's Kiriana doing? Playing the flute? Alright, hang on. Hang on. There we go. I'll jam with you there a little bit. Oh yeah. I can't hear your music and I can't see my drums, but other than that, we're doing great. Alright. Sorry. But I got a dwarf. We got to... hang on. Gryfflet, where are you going? Sorry, Funi, just ran right over you there. Got some stuff, killed some orcs.
Excellent, excellent. We will bring these treasures out into the sunlight.
Okay, yeah. You'll meet me back. Okay, great. Very good. All right. Okay, Funi, I think that's good. This was a really nice courtyard. So all of those are hallways. You can tell on account of there's an orc right up there, right? Anyway. No, that's a lamp. I'm seeing the lamp, right? It's from the perspective. Made me think it was somebody standing right inside there. So yeah. And then this was arched over with that really nice, it's like filigree work that they do. And I don't know if there was glass in there at one point or something. But I bet this was just lovely back in the day. With the trees growing in here, though these aren't ancient trees. But they probably planted them there. Okay, anyway. Cool. Alright. However, Gryfflet needs to sign off. Because I gotta go pick up my kids. Thanks everybody for joining me. Made some excellent progress here today. I hope to make it into Enidwythe next time. That'll be a lot of fun. And I will see you guys next week. Thanks for joining me. Bye now.